Not much left, only maybe a gallon or so. The fence. I'm working on this for several months, off and on when I can. I'm on our front porch, which hadn't been stained the entire time that we've lived here, almost 6 years, and probably not before that. Now it looks pretty great. I still got a lot of work to do. I got a power wash, but I'm working on it little by little. And this is a new addition. I actually bought this like last year. It's been in my man shed. A boot scraper. So now that I finally got the deck stained, I'm going to add this little scraper, and it will definitely help with our muddy boots on a wet winter. We get a lot of rain here in the fall and winter, and our boots get muddy. So I'm going to install this little scraper right here by our front door, and hopefully that's going to minimize some of the dirt we drag in the house, I hope. Pig head. I like to add little pieces of art, at least I call it art, throughout the farm. There's a big bumblebee. Some of this stuff you gotta look for, you gotta notice. So if you visit the first time to our farm, you might not even see some of this stuff, and then the next time you're like, ooh, check that out. So I'm gonna put this pig head on our fence. I'm basically done with the fence, but I want to show you what I did. Pig head, this is going to be really cool. The girls are going to love it when they see this. Pig head. And we're walking. I still got a few spots I missed here, but walking up the rail to pig butt. That's right. It's kind of hard to see because it's so sunny out. But there's their little pig behind. So this was an old paper towel holder that instead of throwing it away, I decided to repurpose it and make a little bit of artwork out of it. So the pig head's there. And if you pay attention, pig butt is way over here. I have been staining for hours, basically. This project I started probably the beginning of the summer, and you know, life happens. I can only do so much. But the project kind of expanded because first I built the fence. I had to go way up into the woods to harvest that rhododendron, these locust logs I had to harvest. So I had to do a lot of harvesting just on my property, but that saved me some money. Most of the post I bought 4x4s at Lowe's. I had to get brackets. It's not easy to build a fence on top of a railroad tie system. And I know the fence isn't 100% straight. Again, part of that's the railroad ties that, you know, makes it difficult. I still got a lot of work to do. I have to build gates. I have at least 2 gates to build, and I may build a 3rd gate. Right to the right of me is our bedroom. We have a small little porch. As soon as I stained the fence, I was like, well, I gotta stain the porch. So I stained our 2 porches, and then when I got the fence stained, I said, oh, I need to stain this other fence that's nearby. And then there was another fence nearby that I also needed to stain. So this feels like a never-ending project to me. But it's a good project because I enjoy seeing the improvements. I have big plans for this deck off of our main bedroom. I'm going to screen it in, make it a little more usable. 0 pets will be allowed in there. So we'll have a pet-free zone, which is, you know, I love the animals, but it's nice to have a couple pet-free zones. Which, again, I originally built this as a way to keep the horses out and the goats out. It's kind of dangerous. It's kind of dangerous for horses to be in an area like this. And we had a very inquisitive pony, and the goats would eat lots of my flowers. Where I'm sitting right now is going to be a rock patio extension from the deck. And behind me, my dream is this is going to be a water feature with a couple little waterfalls. I think it would be really cool to just sit on the porch and enjoy that, have some fish in there, have some frogs, some other local wildlife may be attracted to it, dragonflies. So I hope you enjoyed this video, just kind of seeing me work. If you got any questions or any comments, I'd love to hear them. So go ahead and leave those comments and keep watching.